You don't just feel different, you feel like you live in a different dimension. People talk, and you hear meanings they didn't say. You walk through life like it's a dream you're not fully part of. This is Schizotypal Personality Disorder. STPD is often misunderstood. It's not schizophrenia, but it shares some traits: beliefs, magical thinking, suspiciousness. People with STPD often struggle with social connection, not because they don't want it, but because reality feels unstable. This disorder often begins in childhood. Maybe they grew up in a chaotic or emotionally unpredictable home, where logic didn't protect them, and fantasy became safer than truth. So they learned, if I reshape reality, I can survive it. Common signs include eccentric behavior or speech, unusual beliefs or magical thinking, social anxiety that doesn't fade with familiarity, suspiciousness or paranoia, flat or awkward emotional expression. But here's the truth. People with STPD aren't delusional. They're sensitive. They often feel deeply, think abstractly, and perceive patterns others miss. They may believe in energies, symbols, or hidden meanings, not to manipulate, but to make sense of chaos. So how is STPD different from paranoid personality disorder? Paranoid PD is driven by mistrust, a belief that others are out to harm or deceive. Schizotypal PD includes suspicion, but it's wrapped in eccentricity, magical thinking, and distorted perception, not just fear of betrayal. Can they feel empathy? Yes, especially toward those who've been misunderstood or rejected. But their empathy may be quiet, abstract, or hard to express. Are they trustable? Often yes, but they may struggle to trust others. Their fear isn't of betrayal, but of being overwhelmed, misread, or emotionally exposed. How should you behave with someone who has STPD? With patience, with clarity. Avoid sarcasm or ambiguity. Be consistent, emotionally safe, and open-minded. They may not respond like others, but they still long to be understood. Healing from STPD means grounding in reality without losing imagination. Therapy helps challenge distorted beliefs while honoring emotional depth. Creative expression, mindfulness, and safe relationships can help bridge the gap between isolation and connection. Here's the life lesson. You don't have to abandon your inner world to belong in this one. Healing begins when you stop escaping reality and start reshaping it with clarity, not fear. Drop a comment if you've ever felt like reality didn't quite fit, and follow for the next episode, where we explore histrionic personality disorder and the fear of being unseen.